Increasingly over the last year or so, Denny and I in our co-investing club have been trying to push beyond multifamily and residential real estate investments, trying to do more alternative types of real estate investments. And we're certainly not alone in that mindset of trying to go beyond residential. Seth Williams is with us today. He's the founder of RE Tipster, and he is an investor with decades of experience in real estate. And specifically, he has a depth of experience in land investing and also in self-storage investing. And we were talking before hitting the record button for the show. Seth was talking about the BS to hassle ratio of residential real estate and how it's been a big turnoff for him and why he really focuses elsewhere. So I'm curious to hear your thoughts on that, Seth, and why it is that you don't like that BS to hassle ratio in residential real estate investing.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, so I first heard of this term. It's actually the BS to money ratio or the return on hassle. Basically, they're referring to the same thing where it's like, how much BS do I have to get through to get to the money? Like, because we all have to answer this question with whatever we do, and everything that makes money has some of this hassle wrapped up in it. I mean, it's the way the world works. We all have problems we have to figure out. And, the things that I do are no different. Land investing, self-storage, making content for RE Tipster, all these things have different things that are just a hassle to do. And in my experience, there was a time when I owned some duplexes and invested in residential real estate and kind of saw what was involved with having residential tenants and that kind of thing. Luckily, I had a property management company to do all this for me, but I still saw from afar like what was going on and just what a hassle it is. And you get tenants that stop paying and then they like trash the place, and it's like you go into it with like good intentions of wanting to create good housing for people, and it's like people just take advantage of it. It's super annoying. And this is really true in every business, but the businesses I've chosen to focus in over the years, for example, land investing, people will try to take advantage of you there as well, but the people don't live on the property, and there's no structures on the property, and nothing can get stolen or broken or destroyed. And it's the kind of thing where you can just walk away from it for 10 years and come back and like nothing will be different about it, except maybe trees will be a little bit bigger, but that's about it. And I just love that. I love the fact that land is boring. Boring is a good thing. It doesn't call me at 3 a.m. with problems and all this stuff. Like it behaves and it does what I think it's going to do. And self-storage, I'd say there's a bit more hassle there because people are involved. It's funny how people bring the hassle. It just happens to, they go hand in hand,
People and structures, structures involved too.
Yeah, but the people aren't living in the units. At least they're not supposed to be. So anything where like people aren't sleeping there, that seems to be just less of a hassle. And yeah, I think essentially I look at these different businesses and think like, in land, for example, are they ever going to make a reality show about vacant land? Probably not, because there's no drama there. And the lack of drama is a good thing. And self-storage, they have made TV shows about that. But even then, it's like, they're almost like trying to working hard to figure out how to make drama. Like it's not naturally there. They have to like create these scenarios and stuff. And, TV shows with drama about houses are plentiful. They're very easy to find because it's just a big part of how that business works. And I really like to gravitate towards stuff that is boring and predictable and still has its challenges, but it's not the kind of stuff that necessarily, wakes me up in the night or, creates a huge hassle for me. So, and yeah, but I think I've got nothing against, residential stuff. Like if somebody wants to do that, it's totally cool. But I've just found that the lower competition in these less conventional things and the less involvement of people has been very beneficial for me over the years. So,
yeah, no, I can speak to all that from personal experience. I I used to be a landlord, no longer, and I had all kinds of terrible experiences. I would buy these shells in low income neighborhoods and I would renovate them beautifully. I would add air conditioning, even though none of the other houses in these areas had central air conditioning. And what happened? People broke into the air conditioning units and stole the copper out of them, right?
oh, yeah.
Even when I would put these steel cages over top of them, and people would still find ways of getting in there.
Yeah.
And with residential real estate investments, you have regulatory risk. You've got in many areas, very aggressive landlord-tenant regulations. Where I was investing in Baltimore City, it's extremely tenant friendly. I mean, I have tenants that it would take me 11 months, a year to get out, even
Yeah,
though they
I've heard of
weren't
that.
paying rent. I mean, it was very cut and dry. But the judges there are just always going to side with the tenants. So
Yeah.
yeah, no, I appreciate everything you just said. Investments should be boring. It should involve a lack of drama. You don't want tenants showing up at your doorstep at 9 p.m. at night. That has happened to me before.
Yeah.
So anyway, I love all of that. Seth, in 30 seconds or less, how do you help people and how can people connect with you if they want to take you up on that help?
Sure. Well, lots of different ways, but probably the easiest way to get whatever help I can provide would be to go to retipster.com. So for over 10 years now, I've been publishing content there about my experiences in real estate and in the land business and in self-storage and even rental properties, all the most important things I've learned. And it's all there for free for the taking. We've got videos and stuff you can download. And yeah, check it out. Check out a few of the blog posts. I think you'll see what I mean. Brian has written for us in the past. Some amazing stuff is on there. And yeah, I think you'll enjoy it. retipster.com.
Yeah, Seth and I go back many, many years. So I'm excited to finally have you on the show, Seth. Well, thank
Yeah,
you
it's great
for
to hear.
coming by. And guys, if you enjoy these quick, focused conversations that we have, please rate and review the show. It makes a huge difference to us. And on that note, we'll catch you on the flip side. Wondering how private equity real estate investing works? We get it. A lot of investors are put off by phrases like private equity or real estate syndication, but these completely passive investments are actually a lot easier than buying properties directly, buying properties yourself in your own name. So we offer a free 40-minute class called Hack the Rich, 7 secrets we've learned from private equity real estate. There's not even a sales pitch at the end. We'll show you how to invest in these on your own without any help from us. So go to sparkrental.com/hack to take the free class. And we can't wait to chat about your questions.